All right, welcome back to Cricket for Americans. Nick here, and I'm bringing you another Bodyline reaction. What are we at, number 9 now or something like that? Absolutely insane. And I'm ready to jump right into this because, as always, the last one ended at a disastrous point. And you had the Bodyline starting, okay? You had the practice matches done. You got the official match here. Bradman's out. He's still being stifled by the board. And technically, because he had gotten hit in those practice matches, he also medically is not cleared to play. So that's unfortunate for him and the Australia fans. Jardine just told his guys that it's on like Donkey Kong right now. And we'll see how the Australians react to it. This, of course, is from the 1980s miniseries Bodyline. If you have not watched it yet, then join with me. I've watched the first 8 parts, reacted to all of them. They're all about 20 minutes long. One was 15 minutes. Watch it with me. Check all those out, and then come back and check out this one. If you have caught up and you watch everyone, thank you so much for that. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button for me, please. It really helps. The last one got a nice little push after that, so hit those thumbs up for me. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. And let's go ahead, and I almost went to turn the camera off. This is the video right here I gotta turn on. Let's go ahead and check this out right now.
Bill, second leg slip. Patty!
Any odds on for young and old?
Getting the tension. Press.
So Jardine
manager.
has decided to use this
Bradman player.
placement.
He's got
This is
everyone
my
in
first
that
opportunity
unusual,
to
which I
speak
hear
about
now is
the
illegal
onside
formation
field,
here.
which we saw for the first time in Melbourne last week. There are wide open spaces on the offside, and the criticism of this leg theory is that the
The
fast
press know
bowlers
what's coming.
Larwood and
Those who are
Boast
following the practice
compete
know what's
away
coming.
directly at the batsman rather than at the
And
stumps.
here it comes.
And my question for Jardine, if he's not trying to bowl them out, how does he expect to dismiss experienced batsmen like Woodford?
Look at the fear that's already
McKay?
strict in the batter's mind after he sees his formation. Oh. I'd be feeling the same way. Like, do I want to stand in here and just take this brutality and this fast bowler back of his head? Back of the back.
When hit, he made no real attempt
Does that
to get
make
away
sense?
from that ball.
Oh, the
And it
shoulder,
struck
okay.
him on the shoulder, on the left shoulder. Larwood just glares down the pitch and goes back to his bowling mark. The fieldsman crowding in. Larwood racing up at top speed. And this one's a real thunderbolt. And Woodford ducking down as it goes through to the keeper. The whole character of this game has changed in 2 balls. A moment ago, the batsmen were right on the
Yeah,
top.
they were scoring runs quickly.
Larwood, plus this new field, has brought a different complexion to this test match. Woodford ready. Larwood again.
Oh, he played it.
And he's played it away. And yes, he'll get runs here. This gives the crowd something to cheer. They've taken one. They've called for a quick second. The return, a misfield there. They turn a dive by Woodford, but he's safe. And 2 more to Australia.
It's not exactly what Jardine wanted.
It's a left-arm bowler, Vos, to come in from the far end. He'll bowl here to Ponsford. And Ponsford's been hit.
Gosh.
That's a nasty one, got him right on the
I'd give him a look,
Ponsford
too.
For the first time he's been hit. Ponsford tending to walk
I
across
give him
in
a
front of his
serious
stumps.
look. I like how they're showing us on every single ball that they can be that accurate
Vos
with it.
hasn't got the real pace of Larwood, but he's fairly quick.
That there's some challenge to it. Look at how he's running now. He's just beat up already. But to finish my thought, I like how they're showing a little more realistic action here, where it's not every single ball. They're able to score some runs off it because, again, they're that talented. Obviously, that's this team is here.
The man they call the unbowlable. Just a pull away from that one, which was short, about chest high, right over the top of the middle stump.
Oh!
Close again. Woodford gets an edge, has he? It's gone to the keeper. There's an appeal for caught behind. Woodford,
Now, from that angle, how high that ball ricocheted, I don't think you would have a chance at edge on that. It would have gone straight up behind, maybe over the wall for a 6, but at least a 4, I would think. But it's a show, so we'll believe it. Look at that. Going off to war. Good luck, mate.
Australia won for 22, and it's the youngster Fingleton in his
First test match
to join Ponsford.
I was going to
Who
say,
batted number
is
3,
he the
the spot
replacement for
usually
Bradman?
occupied by Don Bradman.
Got this. Hopefully got some meat in those
Wicket
bones.
fell off the last ball of the
That's
over.
not a good Australian accent. That's English.
And Ponsford will be taking strike here to the new over from Larwood. No ball so far in the last few overs has been pitched up on a length.
Crikey!
Larwood going right to the edge of the return crease.
That was a bad one too.
Ponsford has struck. Bill Ponsford returns.
Did you say he went for tennis?
He's going right in front of his stumps. Here's Larwood, and Ponsford goes back this time and plays on the onside.
Jardine wants him to score
He's
0
pulled them
runs.
through, and they've taken a single. Yes, they'll be 3 for 1. Nice return, but well run. Now that brings Fingleton
young
to face
kid.
his first ball. The youngster looking...
The other guy's true soldier. He's staying in there.
He'll be looking for that first run. And here's a rocket from Larwood that struck Fingleton just above the waist. It must have hurt. He's just rubbing the spot there. Fingleton learning...
I love the commentator for the show who's commentating this match. He's doing his little whisper, so he's like in your ear, but he's like almost like that golf speak. But he's doing a good job of calling the match too.
Facing the fastest man in the world.
Oh,
Up comes Larwood. Fingleton plays as a nervous-looking
Oh,
shot.
they
He
didn't
might get
catch
it.
it.
He's called through by Ponsford. They go through. Fingleton has scored his first run in the Test match, but a very streaky shot.
it's the way he was running already beat up as well. I like the guy's angle in his back green there. Very nice.
Balls with one in the middle was on the stumps. Now what will Larwood do this time?
Oh!
Ponsford, and Ponsford goes across and he's gone right out and his leg stump's been knocked out of the ground. Ponsford went too far across and Ponsford's been bowled.
I didn't hear what he said there. That was a nice ball right there. Get him off balance. That's what they're trying to do, I'm assuming. Now, if I'm Australia, what's going to stop me from doing the same exact thing when my fast bowlers are bowling in that next innings? I mean, I would adjust it that quickly. You might not have the same amount of fast bowlers as England has, but you have some. That's caught. I get the show, but I wish they would show that how like fast it's really coming off that bat that close up. Is it LBW? I missed what happened there. I was watching, but
and it's not good news for Australia. Ever since Jardine altered his field and the bowlers started using leg theory, Australia has collapsed. Woodfull, Ponsford, Fingleton, Kippax, all out. It's 4 for 72, and now McCabe joins Richardson at the crease.
Come on, Vic, let's give these Pongs some stick.
I like his moxie. Is that Kenneth Bernard? I forgot to check it last time. There's no way. He's not that old. There's no way that's him. It just looks like him.
A little to the on.
Right.
Right.
I mean, it's not too bad using what they're using. 71 runs, 4 wickets. That's some big wickets. Look at these guys. This is crazy. It's like a rugby scrum. Duck and cover, homie. The umpire. Boundary. Sway that arm back and forth. This guy's gonna lose it. That heckler is gonna lose his mind. Look at the look he gives them kid.
Rugged stuff.
This would be so tough to watch if you're an Australia fan in person. It'd make your blood boil so much. Oh! Get my ball, baby. Now, I don't know how accurate the game... I'm sure the score is accurate, but how accurate that sequence was and these sequences. But, man, every time an Australian's getting hit, they're usually scoring runs. They've lost a wicket, too, but they're usually scoring runs. That's impressive.
Yes!
I told you. Now, the heckler stays in his spot, but he's good. He's good. Oh, he's about to pass out.
Come on!
Can't duck and cover there at silly point. Or short leg. You're gonna be there, you gotta catch it. Easier said than done. Oh, goodbye. It's impressive what Australia's doing right now. They're not doing the leg theory right now. Is there a reason why? Are they trying and just can't hit their mark?
Stan McCabe has captured the hearts of every man, woman and child at this ground. He's 77 now. He's taken some risks, but can he go on in face of this English attack and score a century? Today, Stan McCabe has taken over the mantle of Don Bradman.
Come in. Leave Harold for a while.
Happy to, Douglas. But I'm not bowling to this field.
You'll bowl as I tell you to bowl.
It's bad enough having to feel to it. I won't bowl that way.
You will if you want to play.
You can't threaten me.
Do you want to play or not?
Good for you.
Italy.
Stand up for your convictions. I like that. Man of principle. I thought this was going to be a thrashing. I thought this was going to be...
The crowd wild with excitement.
97. I thought this was going to be just lopsided for England.
Ever seen on this ground.
And it's going to be because
chances,
of where they're bowling their lines at.
For just 3 more runs.
I was not expecting this. And I purposely didn't look up any of the history so I can watch it unfold in the series, even though it's a reenactment.
Yes!
Dumbfounded. I wish I knew what was going on. They just lost their line. He either gets the century here or he loses his wicket here. Got the century, I'm assuming. He said he was 3 away, but I was... I don't get that. Yo, Adrian! I did it! Donnie's happy. They all graduated. You threw the dog in the air? What? You gotta be kidding me. They threw the dog in the air. That was crazy. nasty stuff.
I got away with it this time. I was just like that.
Humility, I love it.
Again.
Kid's got humility.
At lunch on the second day of the first test, Australia all out first innings for 360, and of these no less than 187 to Stan McCabe. And his batting on this second morning was just sensational. Now it's England's turn, and can Hammond, Sutcliffe and company,
What did they say,
and the newcomer
360?
Pachowdi do as well as the Australians.
You are the cream of England's batsmen. I know that none of you is seeking personal glory, that you each share my philosophy of cricket as a game for 11 aside. I shan't try to lecture you on batsmanship, the condition of the wicket and so on. You're all prepared for that. Herbert? Well, perhaps you should be offering me
194.
advice. Bob, this is your first time here, and your first time as opener.
38.
But I know that you'll rise to the occasion. Walter, I recall that you were described
Wow.
as the greatest batsman in the world.
344.
I know that you'll live up to that. As for your Highness, I count it an honor to be your friend as well as your captain.
436.
May this be a glorious test debut for
Oh,
you.
did I say 44?
What can I say?
446?
Though all we made depart, the
Jeez,
old
that was a high
commandments
scoring wicket.
stand. In patience, keep your heart.
3 centuries
Lift up your hand.
on the England side. Wow, 524. Had to declare at that point. I was assuming declared. They're not showing us any wickets. .524. Jeez Louise. Did he hit his own wicket? Oh my goodness gracious. Maybe it was just he got bowled out. Looked like he hit it on his swing, but could have been bowled out. Regardless, that was bowled out. Ooh. Where did that guy jump off of a trampoline? It's very smart the way they're handling Harold here, the actor who plays Harold, because they're not really showing you his complete form with bowling. They're showing the run up most of the time. That was the easiest, softest suspension you've ever seen in your entire life.
We've got them beaten now. Do you think we can ease up a bit on the short pitch bowling and the leg theory?
Not while Mr. Bradman is up there watching.
Jeez. He is obsessed, relentless. I like how the other guy's like, can we
Like
stop
the
now?
Demon, Larwood
I'll
has
bowl.
taken 5 for 28, and Australia is all out for 164. At the close of play, Australia's combined total of 524
Wow,
is
they
exactly
finished
the same as England's
in a
huge
tie.
first innings. This means that England has
They
to
just need
score
one run in their
only
second innings.
tomorrow morning to win the first test. An unhappy prospect for Australia.
Who's going to pay a shilling to see that tomorrow? I am. You would too if you believed in our boys. Never know.
Yeah, that's what you need to
Rain
win. Don't
for a
say you're
week.
going to bowl him out for nothing. That would be first time ever in history.
And so, with the absence of Bradman, England triumphs in the first of the 5 tests stopped. The critical questions are, will Bradman be fit for the second test stop? If so, will the cricket board allow him to continue to play stop? And finally, will Jardine's men continue bowling on the line,
The line
of
of
the
the
bodies?
bodies, yep.
That'll be 3 and 4 pence, thank you.
Crikey, I left me coat behind. Could you just send that off, dear? I'll go back and get my wallet.
I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to do that.
Look, fair go. If I don't send that off, I'll miss the deadline. How much is it?
3 and 4 pence.
Got some coins for a rainy day in those pockets.
How's that?
Well, you're 4 pence short.
That's all I got. Can I have your threepence?
I'm sorry.
All right, I can lose a few words. How many do I have to lose?
3.
Jeez. Ruthless.
Righto. Change the line of the body
Bodyline.
to bodyline.
Compound word.
That's 2 words.
No, it's not, madam. It's 1.
Bodyline?
Bodyline.
That's where it came from. That's funny. Very clever. Wonder why they started calling money or wallets kitties, cats. Left my kitty. Are you kidding me? At the beach is where we end it. At the beach. We see her walking up the beach, and that's all we get is that. We don't get to hear how Bradman is affected. Man, that entire episode was that match. That was pretty impressive in him getting the words out, creating byline. That was a pretty appropriate way to end. As we have kind of our crazy way of separating this. But, man alive. So that's where Byline came from. I wonder if that story is true. It's got to be true, right? Couldn't afford the money for the entire telegram, so I had to take off the 3 words. That was very convenient. There's no way that's real. That would be such serendipitous, the word. But regardless, very, very much enjoyed that. Didn't go the way I thought it was. I liked how they accentuated on the first innings because really that match England won, right? They basically won by an innings, almost. They had to get 1 run because it's in a tie after Australia's 2 innings. But I like the way they put that together, the way they edited that, the way they filmed that, because they showed Australia's fight. They're showing that, and maybe this is an Australia series, I don't know, I thought this was BBC, but they showed Australia's fight there and how they were still able to do something quite remarkable as they're facing something that no one's really faced before, something that Jardine supposedly invented. Now, the show would make us believe that, but I can't ever believe that he's the first one to ever think of it. But at the same time, this was a while ago. So I like how they showed that. They made that match more exciting. You look at the box score the next day, you're like, oh, England destroyed them. Our boys suck if we're in Australia. But the way they showed it, it had some tension, it had some excitement, it had some heart. The kid's like, don't expect this every single time. And he was right because they barely got over 100 or 150 or something like that the second innings. He got 180 or 187 the first innings. But absolutely enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it. Let me know by hitting that like button, by commenting, by subscribing. And with all that said, until next time, adios.